Are you using Twitter? And if you are, this video is for you. Now, in one of my earlier videos, I talked about one growth hack tool for Twitter called Tweet Hunter. And in this video, I'm going to show you 5 amazing hacks of Tweet Hunter and some bonus free tips that you can use along with some of the working strategies for Twitter. Now, if you use Tweet Hunter or not, but you can apply this technique to grow your Twitter profile in today's time. So without further delay, let's go ahead, let's learn everything about Tweet Hunter. So very first thing, if you have not gone through my earlier video on Tweet Hunter, I highly recommend you to check out the review, which would give you a great idea on what all you can do with Tweet Hunter. Now, since I've been using Tweet Hunter for a while, I can share some of the shortcuts, some of the benefits of using Tweet Hunter and how you can utilize in your marketing strategy to grow your brand. So let's go ahead, let's learn everything. Okay, the very first thing, Tweet Hunter is a paid tool and it costs upward of $432 annually, which is quite a lot for a beginner. But if you are somebody who's already monetizing your social media profile, or if you have an existing brand or you're running an agency, you would find a lot of value in using Tweet Hunter. Now, I would let you explore all of this of your own, but before you are thinking of not using it, there are some free features of Tweet Hunter that you can use before you actually shell out some money. So some of the features that Tweet Hunter offers are you can delete all your retweets. So any retweet that you have done in the past, you can use this free tool to delete all the retweets. To access the free tools, what you need to do is go to Tweet Hunter website. You can find the link in the description or above in the card. And at the bottom, you will find some of this free tool. One of them is pretty interesting. It's called Free Dynamic Banner. And then you can also use another tool called Best Time to Tweet, which will help you to find out at what time most of your Twitter followers are active, and that's ways you can plan what time you should be posting your tweets for the maximum reach. And Unretweet is basically, canceling all your retweet. Then they have Twitter Streak and Thread Finder as to another free tool. But the one that you might find very interesting is the Free Dynamic Banner. What it does is it automatically updates your banner to show your 3 recent followers, which encourages a lot of followers to just follow you on Twitter, because then they can see their thumbnail, their profile picture on your profile banner, which is pretty interesting. And for this, you don't need a subscription. You can just simply use the free tool and move ahead. And now let's talk about those 5 interesting hacks that you can use with Tweet Hunter. Now I'm inside my Tweet Hunter profile, but first let me show you how Tweet Hunter has been performing for me. After using Tweet Hunter, my Twitter analytics is booming. It's growing fast, and I am hoping to see this growing as we move ahead in our journey. Now you can see here like this, I've just been using it for last few days actively, and this is the growth. This is the kind of growth which I'm seeing here. Now here are some of the amazing things that you can do with Tweet Hunter. So very first thing, when you go and click on write a tweet, and here you can click on advanced option, and here this is very interesting feature called auto retweet. What it does is you can retweet your existing tweet of up to 3 times after between 1 to 24 hours. So depending on whatever configuration you want to do, it will automatically retweet any tweet that is posted via Tweet Hunter up to 3 times. That means your same tweet will be visible to all of your Twitter followers. Now this is very interesting, because earlier a lot of us, what we used to do is we take a piece of tweet and we schedule it to be posted at multiple times, which is a good strategy. But here what's happening is whatever tweet that you are doing, the same tweet with the same URL will be retweeted to be visible on your followers timeline. That way all the likes and all the engagement is being accumulated within the same tweet, which makes your tweet go more viral, and something very interesting that you should not miss out. Now this could be very annoying to see your same tweet being retweeted by you on your profile, and let me show you with an example. So here you can see my own tweet, which I posted 7 hours back, has been auto retweeted using this tool, and similarly like this other tweet has been retweeted. Now this is interesting, but hey, I don't want this to be like this for all my tweets. So there is one very interesting feature by Tweet Hunter, which is here, is when you click on My Queue, and here you click on automation. What it will do is it will automatically delete all the retweets after certain hours. You can decide like after how much hours you want it to be deleted, or you can with single button you can delete all your past retweet. Now this feature will auto scan your Twitter profile and auto remove the retweet. So even if you are retweeting your own tweet or somebody else's tweet, it would delete them. And this is very, very interesting and a practice that you can use automatically, or you can use something like Tweet Hunter to automate the entire process. And one of the very interesting practice and use case of Twitter that will increase your engagement and at the same time visibility of your specific tweet on your profile. Now interesting thing is here, once you enable this feature, and you don't need to enable this feature again and again. Now whenever you are tweeting using Tweet Hunter, this setting is enabled by default, but if you want to disable it, you can always disable it and it will be disabled. So that is the first hack. Now the second hack is you can use Tweet Hunter as lead generation for your brand, and you can use it to ask user to subscribe to your email list. You can ask them to buy your ebook, you can ask them to buy a subscription of any of your affiliate program, or you can ask them to join you on your different social media profile. But the most interesting part is you don't have to do right away. You can always do this once your tweet goes viral, and here is how it works. So let's say I've written this tweet and I go here, advanced option, and there is this feature called auto plug. Now when I enable this feature, and now whenever a tweet has been liked by 20 people, it will auto add another tweet to my tweet which is going viral or which is becoming popular with this text. Now I can change this with I have different template, so I can enable this and here we go. Yeah, and it will auto add to my tweet. Now you can of course optimize it according to your need. You can ask user to subscribe to your email list. You can ask user to buy your ebook, and a lot of users are actually using Twitter right now to create this viral thread, viral tweet, and use this auto plug feature to drive the traffic to their ebook store on Gumroad, and that's where they are selling their ebook. That is one smart way to make money from Twitter these days. So that's hack number 2. Now let's move to the hack number 3. Now the hack number 3 is to engage with your true fans. Often a lot of users engage with your Twitter profile by liking, retweeting, by commenting. And since we are busy, we can't really, say thank you to them or engage with them. But with the Tweet Hunter, this changes a lot. You can make a list of these users who have interacted with your Twitter profile recently, and then you can see their recent tweet and you can engage with them, and I'll show you how to do that. So here is my Twitter profile, right? So we go to CRM contacts, and here we can create unlimited lists. So let's create a new list called fans Denharsh, my profile name, and click on create list. Now I have multiple ways to add people to add into this list. Now what I'll be using is, and this is what you should be interested in, is add people from past interaction and tweets. So people who has interacted with one of my tweets in the last, let's say 14 days, who replied, likes or retweet, depending on what your parameters are. In my opinion, replies and retweet is better parameter, but likes is also okay, but depending on what you want to do. So let's say I keep it 30 days, people who have replied or retweeted, because those are the people who are actually helping me grow my Twitter profile. Likes is also good, but replies and retweet in my opinion is better. Click on import, and it's about 140 people or odd, and you can also add more people, like the people who have engaged you via DM. So let's do that. Let's import them also. And now I've added more people. Now click on add people. So now what I've done, I've just made a list of the contacts who have engaged with my tweets, earlier. Now these are the possible fans who would become, who just engaged, interacted with my profile. Now they could become a loyal fan, not all of them, but some of them, if you interact with them, if you engage with them, if you talk with them. And this is exactly what we are going to do with the help of Tweet Hunter. All right, so it made a list of all these people. Now you can also optimize your list by removing certain people. So basically, let's say I want to okay. So I want to remove the people with like very less following. So here, gone. So let's select some of them. Let's clean up the list because it's important to have the meaningful list. So yeah, here we go. Like some of the people, some of the profile which has a like very less following, I just simply select them and click on delete. So yeah, this way you can optimize your list. Now once you have the list, you go to this option called CRM and click on engage people. And here you pick the list that you just made. So our list was called fans dinners. We just selected that. And now it would show you all the, the recent tweet from these people. Now you have the option to reply to their tweets from right here, or you can just simply like their tweets. Depending on what your goal is, you can, take action. So let's say this hide, okay. Like and hide. So this has, and you can see like how much following they have. So if this Twitter profile is important or not important, based on that you can make decision. So like and hide. Now this is my another brand. So, and yeah, similarly like and hide. And then there is this tweet. I just want to reply here. So I can click on this and reply. If I want to, add more, spice it up, I can use GIF. So here is the GIF, right? Here we go. And once it's ready, just simply hit the reply. So that was the third hack, where this is how you can convert the people who are engaging with your Twitter profile into diehard fan. And number 4 trick, this is going to be very interesting for all the people who understand the value of engaging with targeted list of people. And this is something that a lot of Twitter user might not be knowing this. Twitter has this amazing feature called Twitter list, where you can make a Twitter list. This Twitter list could be private or public. And using this Twitter list, you can see the tweet by a specific set of people. And let me show you how it works. So once you're inside your Twitter profile, you click on the list. And you can click on, these are some of the lists which I've created already. So let's say take example of this Apple plus iPhone list, okay? So here we have about 10 members, and I can always see the recent tweet by all these 10 members by going here. And this is my way of keeping myself updated with a particular category or a niche on Twitter. Now I can always click on edit list, and I can, manage member, and I can add more people. I can click on suggested. So based on the people you have added, Twitter also suggests you the members that you can add. So the idea here is that you make a list of the brands that you want to be connected with, the brand that you want to engage with. It could be a brand, it could be influencers that you or your brand wants to engage with. You might be doing it for yourself, you might be doing it for your brand, but the idea is to engage with the right set of people so that your profile gets the most visibility. Now, to give you an example, let's say SEO is one of the area that I'm really focused on, and I want to engage with the people or brand influencers, SEO tools who are prominent in the industry. Now I want to see their tweets and I want to engage with them also. Now with this feature, I can create a list of all the people I want to be in that list. And by going back to Tweet Hunter, and here I click on contact. So I click on create new list, give it a name, whatever name I want to give it. Now I already have a list, but I just want to show you with an example. So I click on add people, and I can just add that list here, click on add, and it would import all those people from that list to my Tweet Hunter CRM. Now, so what I've done, basically earlier I've created a list of the user who have engaged with my Twitter profile, but now in this case, I'm creating a list of the people and brand and influencer which matters to me. Now, once I have the list like this, I simply go to this option called engage people and select this list. which I have made. And like the last time, I would start engaging with this profile on a regular basis. Now, depending on how you operate, you can do this yourself. You can have one of your social media manager who basically interact with these tweets by replying to them, by liking them, by retweeting them, depending on whatever your goal is. So that is the hack number 4. Now, last and the best hack, and especially this is for the agencies or for the people who are managing multiple Twitter profiles. Now, as I showed you earlier, Twitter, the Tweet Hunter is not a cheap tool. Like, you have to pay close to $400 a year if you're paying yearly, or about $40 per month for using Tweet Hunter. Now, I have taken a yearly subscription and I think it's value for money. Now, you might struggle by when it comes to adding multiple profiles, but in Tweet Hunter you can actually manage multiple Twitter profile using just one subscription. And to do that, you simply go to Tweet Hunter, and here you select on your profile, click on this 3 icon, and then click on add new account. And you have to be logged into your Twitter profile, and then you can simply add multiple Twitter profile using Tweet Hunter. And this is one of the smart way to manage multiple profile using Tweet Hunter. And that's where you get the maximum value on your investment on Tweet Hunter. Well guys, these are the 5 hacks and some free tips on using Tweet Hunter. If you like this video, do let me know. And if you want to support this channel, you can subscribe to Tweet Hunter by clicking on the link in the description or somewhere up. And with that, I will see you in the next video. Bye bye. This is Harsh.